Layden, what is there? I won't say what is there to play for, but what's the purpose of the season at this point now that you know you're not below?
The purpose of the season right now is just to finish strong. You know, you got to finish. You got to have a loser mentality or a winner's mentality, and our job is to have that winner's mentality. We have to finish the season strong. We got to send our guys out right. That's got these last 2 games because, like Coach Fisher stressed, for some of these guys, it's the last time that they're gonna play football. So you want to go out strong. You want to go out on a W for them.
Why do you think y'all had so much trouble protecting
we was just making mistakes and missing assignments. There's no other excuse for it. We're not going to make any. We just have to get better at it. All across the board. That's what we have to do, and then we just got to get down to that in practice.
Did he seem to get rattled or upset?
Not at all. Not at all. Not at all. He's a very uplifted beat guy, and he always comes to our bench and makes sure he talks to us and always keeps us encouraged. And before every drive, he makes sure that we're ready to go. He's a great leader, great quarterback.
Did you sense any frustration setting in on the offense?
No, we kept a level head. We just took it as, hey, let's shake it off and let's go back to the next play, just the next play, just the next play. That's what we had to break it down, just drive by drive and play by play.
Jimbo didn't mention exactly what was going on, but y'all have a lot of players out that are not because of injuries.
Okay.
As a team leader, is it frustrating that guys put themselves in situations where they can't play?
It is frustrating, but at the end of the day, it is what it is. You have to next man up at that point, but you have to have that individual responsibility as yourself on the team to represent this university in a great way so that you are able to play on the field and do what you love to do. Like I said, this game is a privilege to play. It's not just hey, I could play this. It's a privilege to play and got to do what you're supposed to do.
Layden, when the opponent is winning line of scrimmage as much as Auburn was tonight, does it matter what Jimbo calls in that scenario? Because if you can't block them, then what are you supposed to do offensively?
You hit it right on the mark. We got to do our job. We didn't create much movement tonight, and that's one of the biggest things that we pride ourselves on. We didn't create that much movement tonight, and we have to do that. So that sets up the pass game. So I could say that's an area that we didn't do that well in, and that we're going to crack down on it and make sure we get ready for UMass next week.
Anything you can put your finger on as to why your offense has struggled to put the ball in the end zone over the last 5 or 6 quarters?
I don't know. I just said it just comes down to that key thing of execution. That's all I could really say about that. We just didn't execute our assignments. We had the play laid out. We had the game plan laid out perfectly. We just didn't execute our assignment. I could say most majority of the game it was us. We were shooting our own self in the foot with penalties, MAs, and just offsides and stuff like that. We just need to get better in those aspects.
Anything else for Layden?
Yeah, you talked about it, I think, when you sat down talking about needing to finish strong, but can you kind of address the disappointment of there will be no bowl game for this team this year?
It is disappointing, especially coming from a team with very high hopes this year. I'm not going to sit here and say it isn't. It is disappointing, but at the end of the day, you got to take it with a grain of salt, and you just got to finish strong, and you just got to be a man about it. They strapped their pads up just like we strap our pads up. They got the best of us today. We can't hold our head low. We fought to the end, and you can't ask nothing better from a better group. We fought our tails off, and that's all you can ask as long as we don't give up and we put everything out on that field whilst you hang our heads low.
Okay. Thank you, Layden.
Have a blessed night.